They said you were married. Were you actually married?
Who said that?
Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. We are the Balters, Mr. and Mrs. Balter. So if you're just coming across our YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And if you want to be notified anytime we'll upload a video, just click the notification bell and then you'll be notified. Also, don't forget to always give us a thumbs up and drop your comments and also help us to share our videos. Okay, so this is the first time you are probably seeing us like this in our videos, and we're telling you subsequently you will see videos like this as well. So today we basically just want to ask ourselves some questions, unfiltered questions. Okay, so this is like raw video. We've not filtered anything. We want to be asking ourselves some questions about our marriage. Our marriage, yeah, our relationship before I relocated to live with my husband and all of that. So what we think about each other. So it will be asking some questions, I'll be answering, and I'll be asking same questions. Yeah, my husband is not the talking type. I do most of the talking. Yeah, so I may be asking more of the questions. Okay, so number one, let's go there. So I'm going to start. Don't forget subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. Okay, so the number one question I'm going to be asking is, before I relocated to join you, where I was stay back then in Nigeria, and we were communicating mostly on phone, is there anything you noticed about me that you wish I can change, like something you probably have complained about once or twice and you still see me doing it even while I'm here? Is there anything like that?
No, I don't think there's anything I complain about. No, there is nothing. Maybe just one thing that you always inside. You always stay inside indoors.
Okay.
You always, when I was talking to you on the phone when you were back to Nigeria, always inside. You came here and you're still inside. And
I don't go out. I only do go out. So that is one. Yeah, that is one of his complaints, and not just him. Even my family.
yeah, when I'm at work, she always inside.
Yeah, even my family. That's just what they've always been complaining about. I don't go out. I'm always indoor, like indoor. I can be indoor for, in fact, a whole month. You will not see me outside, but within my house you might see me. And even my family don't see me often. There are sometimes they will come to my room to gist with me because I don't come outside. Sometimes my dad will even come to my window to knock to see if I'm still breathing. So it's as bad as that. Sometimes my mom will tell me, how will somebody be inside for a whole day? What kind of human being are you? So like, I now came here, the same thing, but I can say it's telling on me because for over the years, I was weighing 65. Yeah, that was my normal weight before I started this my beaded bag making. That even made it worse. I'm always indoor. Now I think I'm weighing 80. I don't know what I'm weighing now that I'm... Okay, but I also start going out, even if not out, at least I'll start taking a walk because I really want to work on my weight. He said he's going to return in gym very soon. Then let me answer the same question. Nothing, like, no human being is perfect, yeah? But there are people that are perfect. I'm just going to say that. My husband is one of those people. Yes. I can't really, there are some days I would want to trigger him. So even like today, before we even did this thing, I tried to trigger him to even see if this man will even show small an iota of maybe feeling bad or anger. Nothing. Why? Before we relocated, if I relocated here, sometimes on phone, I want to say something and see his reaction. This guy will still be so sweet. Like, this man will not just be angry for once. Never. You will never see my husband angry for once. Even his mom have said the same thing about him. In fact, she said she has been married to her husband for, I think, 45 years or so. And then that was when she told me it was like 45 years. She said never a day. They've never had a quarrel one day. And I believed her because I'm living with her son, obviously. And she said her son is just like her husband. And even some of his colleagues have been, privileged to speak with are saying the same thing. Sometimes he will tell me some things someone did to him. I'm like, they're taking advantage of it because they know you'll not be angry. I'll even be the one telling him that, see, sometimes get angry a little bit. So as these people know that you understand. They should not just joke with you and all that. But you know that is helping him because people realize once they've hurt him, they realize they've done him wrong because he would not react. He would not do anything. But a lot of times I keep telling you, these people are taking advantage of you because they know you will not talk. The only thing I will complain about is how quiet he is, how he takes things. My husband takes things with ease too much. You can even walk over his head. My husband will tell you thank you. That's the only thing. If not, is near perfect. Is near perfect, and I'm not the only one saying it. That was like when he came to Nigeria on our traditional marriage day. My dad gave him the name Obioma. If you're an Igbo person, you know what that means. It means good heart. You know, it means someone with a good heart. Good heart. So that is his Igbo name, by the way. So that's that question. Okay, now so I think we've answered that. So ask me now your own question.
So, how do you cope with this relocation? How do you feel about the moving here and living together and all this?
Okay, I'm coping fine, and I think I've had to make some adjustments. Like while I was back there in Nigeria, most of the time my mom does the cooking, and with some of my sisters in the house. So because I'm always busy with my beaded bag, and you understand, I'm always indoor. Though it's not like I don't cook. I cook on some days, but most of the time my mom does the cooking, and then my sisters, and sometimes she even have to bring the food to my room. That is my mom, to tell you how I have a very sweet and loving family. Sometimes my mom will even bring the food to me, or she will ask my siblings to bring the food to me. So, but now, even though my husband loves to cook, that is his hobby. My husband loves to cook. He's never tired of cooking. Like for instance, he has been home for like 2 days now because he's on leave. 2 days on leave from work. Yeah, he's been the one doing the cooking anyway. He just loves to cook. And sometimes let me say no. So that's just that. And of course, you know, most of these intercontinental dishes, I will not lie, I don't know how to prepare most of them. So that's why he does most of those things. And when I want to cook, I make up my Nigerian dishes and all of that. But what I had to adjust to is that because now I'm living with my husband, I must cook. Yes, whether I like it or not, I must cook. Except I want him to go hungry all the time. Now, when we were still separated, when I was back there and he was here, most times he sometimes doesn't even eat in a whole day. That's the truth, because he goes to work and when he comes back he's tired. When I ask have you eaten, you say no. Will you say you get to say we try? Sometimes we'll be speaking, would have slept off. The next I say, did you say you didn't eat anything? Imagine going a whole day without eating. So that's when I saw him. When I saw you at the airport, you had really emaciated. He was looking so lean. So that's when I knew that living alone was not really okay for him because he hardly eats. But now that I'm here, I must make sure that his food that he's going to take to work the next day, because he doesn't eat before going to work. He leaves for work very early. So I'll make sure I put the food in the fridge, and when he's going to work, he picks it from the fridge and microwave it at work. Yeah. I know he's coming back from work, his food must be ready. You understand? So that is it. My mom is not here to be doing that for me. My sisters are not here to do it if I have to do it. So that is the adjustment I have to make. When I was living alone, being someone that I don't really eat, I eat junks a lot. You understand? That's what I used to eat back then. Okay. But now I know I'm with my husband and I have to feed him. Then another adjustment is all this your Igbo food, all these continental dishes I'm beginning to eat. You understand? So that's some of the adjustments I've had to make. And then another thing is the weather in UK is confusing me. Like anytime I look outside, I'll be thinking maybe it's still 2 p.m. By the time I check, it's already 7 p.m. at night. There was one day my husband was saying it's not yet late now. He said check the time. It was 10 p.m. and outside was still looking like 5 p.m. I was like, what kind of weather is this one? So those are some things I had to adjust to, and that's that. Okay, then my own question. If we were to go back to the dating app where we met, if we were to replay with everything you've known about me now, I've not hidden anything from you. I've been myself, and then with my character that you've come to know now, with my person that you've come to know, would you still click on my profile? Would you still, match with me, like even to the extent of coming down to Nigeria to marry you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, I would still click.
Okay.
It's like because when we matched on the dating app, I didn't actually met you because of your photo. I met you because what you wrote underneath the photo and all the profile or the things that you said on your profile. That was the things I was looking for, not the face.
Okay.
I was looking for a face. I was looking for someone that exactly the things that you wrote in the profile.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So that's telling you ladies that are on dating app, and when you are looking for me to write on dating app, what you write on your dating app, your bio is very, very important, because you don't know who is actually looking for that thing. And can you remember one of the things I wrote on my bio, even if it's one?
Yeah, you said the first thing that I noticed, they said you are a Christian. That was the first thing that I noticed, and that was the first thing that made me click on your profile.
Okay, so yeah, I was bold about my faith on my profile. Lover of Christ, I was so bold about it, and I wrote I'm a church girl and stuff like that. So, and he was actually looking for someone. It was in that moment in his life where he needed someone to bring him closer to Christ. Yeah, he has, he doesn't really have a strong foundation about in Christianity and all of that. He doesn't have that strong Pentecostal kind of foundation that we have. Yeah, so he knew he wanted something deeper. Do you understand? And he said it was at that place where he told God that he needs God to bring someone into his life who would bring him closer to God. And what he told me when he saw my profile with the way I described my faith in God, and it just clicked inside him that get to know this person, and that was that. And for me, when I clicked on his profile, because we met on Bumble, by the way, Bumble editing app. So when he matched with me, because on that app, the guy would match with you, and then he will wait. You as the lady, you have to be the one to talk first. If you don't talk, there won't be communication. Yeah. So when he matched with me and I click on his profile and accepted that match, I saw I think he didn't even write much, but no, I was not looking for someone who was drinking, smoking. I saw that all of those was, they were not there. You understand? And just a simple profile. And did you even write something much? He didn't write something much. He just said he was looking for something serious or something like that. I was looking for something serious, and then he just wrote and then Christian. So he wrote that he's a Christian for something serious, and I just accepted, and we stayed. And I told him, I said hi, and he told me what attracted him to my profile, and that's that. So yes, if I am to go back to that dating app, and probably want to rewind the time, I will still accept his match, and I'll still have told him hello, and I'll still accept to be married to him. Yeah. So then, do you have another question to ask me?
How did your parents feel about me when I came to Nigeria and we got married?
Okay.
What did they say about me?
Yeah, when I first told them about you, even before you came down, my dad at first he said that she gave him time to pray. And why he said that was because I had already told him, I've always been so...
Sorry to interrupt you, because from the moment we met until the wedding, I think it was like 5 months. And if I remember correctly, it was 3 weeks after we met, and I asked you to marry. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Yeah.
So
I asked him to marry in 2 weeks.
What was the reaction about that?
My parents' reaction, when I told my dad, and he said I should wait, I should give him some time, that he needs to pray about it. And that is because I've always been open to my parents about my relationships, yeah. And anybody that comes, I will introduce a person to my parents. Even there was a guy, another white guy I was dating before I met him, and we dated 2 years online. He spoke with my parents, he told them he was going to come, and eventually did not come. So I was skeptical about introducing you to them. And when you told me you want to come and marry me, I went to tell my dad, and he said I should give him some time. So that was after 2 weeks that you told me you want to marry me. I think no, that same week that we started talking, because it was the second week that that same week your parents spoke with my parents. Mm-hmm. It was not the second week that you asked for the bride price details and you paid the bride price. So that was just my dad was like I should give him time to pray, and he was going to get back to me, and he actually did. And that was just that. They're like, well, let's see if this one is going to come. It's not going to be like the other one. But my dad said when he prayed, he had this peace in his heart, and that was why he said, okay, we should go ahead with the whole thing. So that's it. Then what about you? How did your parents feel when you told them about me? Because I remember the day I was still at my brother's shop. I was still managing my brother's restaurant for him then, and your mom. I was on call with you, and you called your mom. We did a video call, group call together, and she was so happy, and she was saying the happiness was there. So when you first told them that you were coming soon, that you found someone and she's a Nigerian, what did they?
I don't think I used the word Nigerian. I think I just said I met someone.
Okay.
My parents were very happy for me.
Okay.
And then my mom said she wants to speak to you. She wants to see you.
Okay.
And that was that.
Yeah.
So I did that call.
Yeah.
And although my mom, she doesn't speak English that good.
Yeah, but she tries her best. And if I tell you guys that since I met his mom that day, we have been communicating even till now. We found a way to communicate. I have a translator. So each time now she's getting better in English, the country is basically, English is not their major language, okay? So we speak very well, okay? When she writes to me, I have a translator. I translate what she's writing, and then I respond back to her. It translates it to the language, you understand? And we're able to communicate very well, you understand? And later, I think I met your dad as well. And the dad actually teared up the first time we spoke. He teared up. The dad is so, he has the heart, I don't know, baby heart. The dad teared up. He was so happy, so excited when he saw me that he teared up and so emotional, and from that day he started calling me his angel. So both of them call me their angel. They see me as the daughter they never had. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let me ask this question now. They said you were married. Were you actually married?
Who said that?
They said. Okay, let me put it now. Were you actually married before me?
No, I was never married.
You were never married? No. Okay, now, let me say this. When we were struggling with this issue of visa problem and all that, there were some rumors. People were saying stuff because actually I stayed almost 3 years at home before coming to join him. So there were a lot of rumors, both people that were close to us and all of that. Even one of the girls I trained, because then I used to have a catering outfit, one of the girls I trained, just 2 weeks after I married, that my husband went back to UK. She didn't know that someone close to me was at the salon she went to make her hair. And she said something like, that madam, that woman that came to marry her, she be yes, let me say it in pidgin English. The way she said it, she said, the man will come, the woman will come. She be don't leave her go. You don't leave her go. He's still saying that to marry you go. That was what the girl said, and the person came to tell me. Okay, so, and then from another person, they said that it's possible my husband he's married. and he just played and come to Nigeria. No one that's come to do tourists. Maybe he came to do tourism in Nigeria. That's why he came to use me to come and do in Nigeria. That maybe he's married and he just came to Nigeria for tourism, and I'm one of those people used to do tourism in Nigeria. So do you know that someone even said it's possible I paid my husband money that he should come and pretend to marry me? Where which guy? Like, it's possible I paid. What did he type me? What didn't I hear? I heard a lot of silly talks. But anyway, that's just it. You know, once you marry, once they're interracial marriage like this, they believe that the very day you're married, you should carry your bag and follow your husband. They don't know it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. There are immigration rules.
Especially in UK, the laws, then the laws have been changed.
Yeah.
So it's...
There are immigration rules everywhere. You need to obey those immigration rules. Any little mistake you make like this, it can affect your visa. Some are not even your, like in our own case. We did
one mistake ourselves.
That was the first application we applied. The first application we applied was actually our own fault, which I already explained in the other part, because we overlooked some things that we shouldn't have overlooked. So that cost us that visa. That was the first one. But the second one was not our fault in any way. Yeah, we actually applied for visa 5 times. The first one was the UK. Second was Romania. Third one was UK. Fourth one was Romania. And then the fifth one was UK again, which was approved. Okay, so at the end of the day, it is not what you guys think. Some of you just need to take it easy on interracial people. Couples. You understand all the talks and
but if you think about it, the 2 Romanian visas that we applied. We applied because of the people that were talking about you in Nigeria. Yeah. That was the main reason. I was trying to... We tried UK, it didn't work. So you just say, okay, let's try Romania. Maybe let's pull you out from Nigeria. So let's take you from the people that are talking about you, talking behind all the things about us. And
because of the things they were saying, it was getting to me at some point. And when I told my husband, I said, no, you need to leave that place. And that was why he said, okay, since UK, the visa was refused, let's try Romanian visa. And that also was refused. And why it was refused, basically, was because my husband doesn't live in Romania. Doesn't live in Romania. He's been in UK for almost 15 years, you understand? So even though he's from there, he doesn't reside there, you understand? He's not resident there. So that was what affected the 2 Romanian visas we applied for. Okay, so you guys just need to take it easy on interracial couples. It's not as easy as you think. Please cut us some slack, and then another. So that is just by the way. Do you have another question for me? Yeah, you do. Okay, now in another video, we're going to be talking about some of the challenges interracial couples do face. We're not going to talk about that, but we'll already jump into one of them, which I just spoke about now. Okay, so another question I'm going to ask you is that, is there anything you want me to adjust? Maybe there's something you want to tell me that you've never told me before. Feel free to tell me. This is unfiltered. Feel free to tell me. Maybe there's something you want to tell me to adjust about myself. Yeah. So what is it?
Go out.
I should go out.
Just close the door and go out, explore the town.
Okay, I will try. I will see you again.
Stop staying inside.
I stop staying inside. I will try. The only first time I've gone out myself was when I went to the shop. I went to shop. Okay, I'll try, because especially now that I need to lose some weight. If not, I'm going to turn to okay, so this is we've spoken a lot, and I think you guys have watched us. If you have really watched to this extent, I want to say thank you so much. And if you have anything you want to say to us, just drop it there in the comment section. And we're telling you more videos are going to be coming. And we just want this channel to grow. And please, guys, Each time we drop a video, just give us that thumbs up and encourage us, okay? Thank you so much. See you till next time.
Robert shining bright, living their dreams in the UK life, hand in hand through every ride. The Bowters, a love so real for all to see. Different backgrounds, one